we have launched the Economic Partnership Council that will help deliver the Economic Partnership Agreement between the UK and Kenya. This was ratified by both our parliaments last year in 2021 to ensure there was continuity of trade between our two countries as the UK left the EU. But as the PS and I have discussed, continuity is not enough. What we want to ensure is that there is enhanced trade in both goods and services between our two countries. We want to expand this across the EAC. We see Kenya as a gateway for growth across the EAC. The UK has invested over 5 billion shillings in Mombasa Port to help ensure that that can happen and help ensure that Kenya and Kenyans benefit from the trade between our two countries. And I'm delighted that trade between our countries is a clear balance of payments, perhaps slightly in Kenya's favour, because what's important to me is that this is a genuine partnership of equals. We have had our historical differences, but this is a modern partnership of equals with values in common of interest going together ahead in the world.
And you talked about the EAC. How would the larger EAC benefit from the agreement?
So the larger EAC, I think, will benefit from having greater access to Kenya as a gateway to the world.
Now, how about trade and services? We're trying to expand our professionals coming into the UK. How can you help us in that front?
So I'm delighted to be at this event today, but it does mean that I'm missing a different event, which my deputy is going to launch English language training in medical aspects between our two countries to ensure that we can get Kenyan nurses who are out of work, who don't have jobs in the Kenyan economy, to enable them to transfer their skills to the UK, work in the NHS for a few years, and then hopefully come back with expanded skill sets and add to Kenya's national health system. When President Kenyatta, of course, was in the UK last July, he launched the Nairobi International Financial Centre, which has already partnered with the City of London to enhance financial services between our two countries. And I'm delighted that the UK insurance company Prudential has already moved its African headquarters to Kenya to show how importantly we take Kenya and see this as a financial services hub for East Africa, but also beyond that, because I know the PS and the CS have big ambitions for your country.
That at the current levels, there is a trade surplus between Kenya and the United Kingdom in Kenya's favor. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that we are working in a predictable legal framework that allows our trade and investment relations to transit through time. And our economic agents, basically the investors, the traders, and other actors, have no reason to worry about what happens tomorrow. This agreement has been ratified by National Assembly, and we have already deposited the instrument of that ratification with the equivalent office in the United Kingdom, as they have done for us. And therefore, moving forward, it is important to signal that we do have duty-free and quota-free market access for a whole range of products to enter the UK. So it's now for the production sector of Kenya to supply to the UK market and comply with the market requirements of that country. That's the most important thing. You can export honey, you can export green vegetables, fruits of any kind, you can export manufactured goods as long as you comply with the standards and the requirements set by the UK government.
And you also mentioned some challenges. What are these key challenges, especially at the port, and how are you planning, as the government, how are you planning to do them?
It's all about trade facilitation. Trade facilitation is how fast you cross the border. Mombasa borders the ocean, as Maraba borders Uganda, or Namaga borders United Republic of Tanzania. How fast do you cross? In our last engagement with the port. We established in January that the port has 3.2 days of turnaround of any container that enters the port or is destined to leave the port. Previously, we were doing even double that period. That is the facilitation we are saying. So if you are moving goods across the territory on either side, that is the system that we have, courtesy of the investments made by the government of President Kenyatta. The EPA Council that we have launched today has a legal mandate to expand into the territory of services, and Her Excellency has explained, right now, she's heading to a function to facilitate the movement of nurses, and they are being taught some English.
Medical English.
Medical English. I hope that will be put in the curriculum so that next time they just go. We've talked about the Nairobi International Financial Center. We have talked about very many things in the area of services. So once we agree, negotiate, sign and ratify, a nurse from Kenya, a welder from Kenya, a carpenter, a mason, a plumber, we'll just take a flight, go and do what they have to do and come back. And you can imagine the transformative effect of our TVETs and our rural incomes. That's our vision. So the faster we create success pillars for the trade in goods, we move into the other areas of services, investments, competition, and it will be a great opportunity for Kenya and East Africa and the rest of Africa.
Thank you so much. Really
Just
appreciate it.
quick one. Sorry, I forgot to add, just wanted to add. So one of the things that we're very conscious of and our British businesses are very conscious of is that 2022 is an election year for Kenya. It's a transition election. We know it's going to be hotly contested, as it should be in a vigorous democracy that we see here in Kenya. And the message I've been giving to British businesses is invest, invest, invest. Kenya is a good market. Kenya is a reliable place to do business with. I hope that the candidates, as they are putting together their manifestos, are looking at how they can ensure certainty and continuity in the business environment so that we can keep doing business together, keep doing trade together. And that's my message to British businesses. Kenya is a good place to invest. Kenya is a good place to work. Come here and invest. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Really
much.
appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.